Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Jake's RC Stuff video. And today I'm going to be going over what I got in the Hobby King sale that we just had, which was actually really good. Now this is actually the second time I'm recording this video. The first time I recorded it, it was with the DSLR all set up pointing at the sheet that we usually have. The green sheet does plenty. And basically what happened is I was talking through the stuff that I don't have yet, because some stuff is coming from International and some bits I've already dug out the box and used because I bought them for other people. And yeah, basically when it got to the point of me actually bringing out the stuff that I'd received in the box, I had to go and do a thing. So basically it was just a video of a green crinkled sheet. So what I've decided to do is, because the microphone on the DSLR, even though I bought a different one, isn't great, so I decided we'll do it with the Blue Snowball, which is a little bit better. So, what did we get in this order, please? We got, well, we didn't get yet, in fact I still haven't got it yet, and I ordered this on the 17th of July, today is the 28th, so 11 days later. I ordered some things from the Hong Kong warehouse, those things being a S800 Sky Shadow Flying Wing, the one that Matthew Algeborn's been talking about recently, but we've gained alternative wings to compare against it. So this wing, it's an EPP wing that people have shown whacking it against the desk, and they got in trouble, and also it didn't dent. Like, they were completely just whacking this thing against a sharp corner of a wooden desk, and it didn't dent. It's a very resilient model. So that was £22.25 in the sale, cheaper than Banggood, which is the other place that sell it. And I actually had £19.95 of store credits. That model cost me like £2 something. So I decided to buy it, but it's coming from the International warehouse, so I actually had to pay a fair amount for shipping, but never mind. Another thing I actually got from the International warehouse was the FY41AP. Now I've got two of these. I was one of the first ones to get one, and they've been used. They're my go-to flight controller. I've never had an Eagle Tree Vector. I've had the other FYs, the 21 at least. I'd never had a 31. Just sort of skipped out over that time frame. I have iNav in the works. I've never had an Eagle Tree Vector, and I've had the FY21 and the FY41. So those usually retail for about £100 to £110. They were on sale at Hobby King for £66.48. Excellent, so I purchased myself one of those with the Sky Shadow, and plus I think about 17 quid for shipping that. And it's one of those trackable, £17.20, that's the one. It was one of those trackable airmails that the tracking never ever works on. So that's fun, that might get here at some point, God knows when. But of course I also ordered some things from the UK warehouse, which arrived the next day in a giant box. And the first thing that came out of the box was some Turnigy Nanotech's 2100 mAh 20C lithium polymer 4 transmitter packs for Futaba T14SG. So yeah, I own a Futaba 14SG radio, that's my main radio. My dad also owns the 18SZ, or SZ, depending on where you're from. They take the same kind of battery. That's the ones we use from Hobby King. They're really good. We just wanted a couple more for spares. They were £9.79 each. They weren't actually in the sale. I just asked Dad, because of like £5 for sending for one thing is quite expensive, especially for small things. I sort of asked Dad, is there anything that you want? And he said, I want some of these. So yeah, one of those. And the next thing to come out was a Turnigy Plush 30A ESC. Now this is another one that wasn't actually in the sale, it was just bought because while I'm ordering I buy one. I'm probably going to go in the S800 Sky Shadow, or another plane that I have, which is sat behind me, but I have to do a video on that, so woohoo. So yeah, that was £9.79, wasn't actually in the sale, but I decided to get one because if I'm ordering them out as well. And I had a plane that I knew would probably go in. So, happy days on that one. And next, something that was actually in the sale. Amazingly, it should be over £20 something, but I got it for £9.31. And that was a Durafly EF Extra, a whole one. No, just the replacement fuselage in blue, because that's what colour mine is. Just because the way that I fly mine, I'm going to need a fuselage at some point. It's come in quite a big box, to be honest with you. So yeah, it's just the fuselage. It doesn't even come with a battery hatch, no stickers, no servos, anything like that. But honestly, if I was repairing the fuselage, I'd probably put some Savox servos in there anyway, for some ultimate power. So yeah, that was £9.31 instead of like £22. So that's just going to be set on a shelf for spares. It's not like I've broken my EF Extra yet, you see, because Royal Red might be the fastest. Blue is the most calming and makes it last longer. Well, there are other things that'll blue that help me with that, but anyway, the next thing I bought, on a bit of a whim really, I didn't even read any reviews before I bought this, but I bought a Durafly, my second ever Durafly plane, because the first one was the EF Extra, a Durafly Hyperbipe. I've only ever owned another biplane before, the 25th anniversary, or was it the 35th anniversary, AV Craft Panic. So yeah, I had that for, I've still got it actually, it's never been crashed, it's just a bit faded now, and grown off of glow engines. Should really convert it to electric one day, it'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, so the Durafly Hyperbipe, it's usually around £90 to £100. I got it for £51.64, so that's just a sort of random little plane for me to have a go at. From what I've read of reviews since, basically the stickers are crap, which I know that because I did open the box. I didn't actually do it in this video, because I'll do that in its own video when I get around to building the bloody thing. Got a pile of boxes behind me. That's why I'm actually turning around behind me. That's why the microphone might be dipping out a little bit. Also, I need to learn to talk slower. But anyway, so that's all in the big pile behind me. So yeah, from what I've seen of reviews since, the undercarriage is a bit squidgy because it's just a wire undercarriage, and the stickers are crap, and I know that already because actually some of mine have just sort of flaked off. The plane itself actually looks undamaged, but yes, now actually, I believe it was a day later, let me double check. It was indeed a day later, on July the 18th, I actually bought something else because it was on sale from about 56 quid, 60 quid, something like that, down to £33.91, so I had to pay another £5, or should I say £4.95 shipping, and I purchased a Hobby King Bix 3. Yes, so I have a Bixler 1.1 with a Bixler 2 tailplane and rudder, which I will do a video on soon, and yeah, I decided to buy one at 33 quid, because as I say, the Bixler 1.1, a new kit of that is about 60, although because it seems to have disappeared off Hobby King's website, or they're just expensive. I feel like I should get one just as a spare, but I already have one as a spare, so I don't really know what's happening with that, but yes, it was ended up costing me £36 by the time I'd paid shipping, and then knocked off some reward points. I didn't actually ask for them to knock off that reward points, so I think that might have been an auto tick type thing, so I need to watch out for that in the future. But yeah, that's everything I got from the Hobby King sale, so I'll just run over the items again. You have got, coming from Hong Kong, the S800 Sky Shadow Flying Wing for £22.25. We've got the FY41 AP flight controller, light flight controller, from usually £110 down to £66. So they're the ones coming from International Hong Kong, and in my first UK order we had the, actually not on sale, but we needed them, Turgid Narrowtech 2100mAh Life transmitter battery packs for Futaba 10 and Futaba 18SZ, and I presume the 16SZ as well. We also had the Durafly EF Extra replacement fuselage at £9.31 for when I eventually had a breaking mine. I can't remember if I actually said this or not, but this was also not in the sale. It was a Turgid Plus 30A ESC. That's for the Sky Shadow, or another plane that I have, but I can't talk about yet. I also got a Durafly Hyperbipe biplane, my second ever biplane that I fully own, because I technically sort of half own the Beast 100, but yeah. And actually, in the second UK order, I picked myself up a Hobby King Bix 3 for just £33.91. So, excellent. And that was basically the Hobby King sale. At one point, I had almost £500 worth of that in my cart. I just went through and added everything I like the look of, including the actual mini Sky Hunter, so the middle-sized Sky Hunter. But I ended up just cancelling it down to just under £180 worth, and then I bought some of it, especially £200 at Hobby King. So that's actually a good sale when I had no kind of... I mean, I needed a speed controller. Well, I didn't really. None of this stuff was actually needed. That's a bit strange. So I've got no idea what to put this FI41 in, but it's just a good price to say no to. And credit cards are things, and they're brilliant. But yeah, don't overspend on credit cards, they're ridiculous, but mine's fine at the moment. So anyway, yes, a decent Hobby King sale for once. Because I mean, since the website came into force, I've only ordered 5 orders. I used to be ordering a lot more. They should make a Hobby King Prime with free shipping, and I do a lot more orders with them. Genuinely, because with Amazon, I need something. I go on Amazon, it's there, I buy it. I don't have to think about it. I just bought some Amazon Basic microfiber cloths for cleaning the windscreen of my car, because I bought the stuff to squeeze on the window. But yeah, anyway, fun stuff is happening eventually when I get around to building all these things, because of course, it's all behind me, and they will be built for us, for you, for me, for everybody. And yeah, what a load of rabbiting this last section has been. But anyway, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please click the like button, it helps me out a lot. Remember to subscribe if you're new, and if you have any questions about any of these products, feel free to leave your question in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, see you all in the next one. Bye bye.